This video is gonna be raw. This video is gonna be me telling the world that I'm not always happy. I'm not always okay. There's a lot of times that I'm not okay, and it's okay. Hi, my name is Jenny, and I suffer from complex Ptsd. Just don't know where to start. But you know what? If I can help people, if I can help one person, this will mean everything to me. Last year, end of last year, I was struggling. It was really rough. Mentally, emotionally, I was so drained. I couldn't understand why. I couldn't understand what's going on with me. I just couldn't. I thought I was just so stressed with work. But then I realized, no, there's bigger than this. A few years back, I already had some panic attacks, and when I get anxious, that's when I get the panic attack. And I thought it was just, it was just me. I had a bad day. So I was just taking it day by day. Until last year. Something's triggered it, but I cannot really work it out what. I was just shaking so much, I cannot control myself. And that's one of the time when my husband said, you need to see the doctor because something's going on. He did advise me before. But I said, nah, I'm just gonna put up with that now. Whatever. I really don't want to see anyone. I don't want to talk to anyone. But on that moment, I know I needed help. I know. And I went to the doctor and told the doctor everything. Everything. And when the doctor explained it to me, it opened the door for me to realize that something's wrong. Something's going on. Something has to be fixed. It was so broken. I was so broken where I cannot understand what's going on. And I cannot fix it myself. Why it gotten worse? Because I keep seeing this train, really fast train. I just want to jump. There's no train. I'm not in the train station. But I keep seeing it. After seeing the doctor, it made me feel better. I had time off work, but it's just getting worse and worse. But then when I got anxious and get the panic attack, because I need something to hold on to, or it was my coping mechanism, but I didn't realize that it was my coping mechanism until my husband pointed it out, that every time I get anxious, I cut my hair. My hair was really long. I just kept cutting it. And every time I cut my hair, I just pretend I just cut my hair, but I had a panic attack and I want something to get my anger out, and I just cut my hair. My hair is so thick, like really thick, but I just cut it. And I keep seeing these flashbacks after flashbacks after flashbacks, and I couldn't understand why now. Why now that I am older? Why now that I have my own family? Why now that I am confident? Why now that I've got a job? Why now that, you know, I'm comfortable in life? I just couldn't understand it. I really couldn't understand it. So the doctor referred me to a therapy, and they were so nice. I think without the therapist, I wouldn't be standing here and telling you, because I didn't understand what was going on with me. When I had my therapy, started my therapy, I'm so nervous. I told her that I keep seeing these flashbacks, and I told her that the child in me was longing for me, and it was true. When she said, "You're right," because you left her and you moved on with your life, and that's when it clicked. It's like a light bulb, just click. And I was like, that's it. I'm not going into details. I came from a very broken family, too broken that until now it's never gonna be fixed. It would never be. I was so traumatized. When I graduated elementary, mostly the kids, teenager, they say, "Oh, you know, too excited to go to high school. But I was so excited to get out, to go away, just to get away from everything. I didn't think of school, I didn't think of anything else. I just want to get away from everything that I've been through. So at 14 years old, I went to work for a family as a housemaid until it carried on. And then I earned my own money then. I didn't think of school, I didn't think of anything like that. I just want to earn money and I just want to stand on my own feet. And I told to myself, I can do this. And I was alone. I was living with a family, I was living with my cousins while working a housemaid, but it's not the same when you're with your family, right? Your own family. And that taught me how to be independent, too independent, I would say. That taught me life. That taught me how to stand up on my own. I never needed anyone. I never needed anyone. When I was a child, I just cry in the corner, you know, in the dark on my own. But it's a quiet cry because there's a reason for it. And when I got older and was independent and away from everything that's going on, I felt the freedom. I felt that I was flying, I was free. I'm free of everything, I'm free of this. From that on, I told to myself, no one can break me. No one can tell me what to do in my life. No one can touch me. No, I'm untouchable. And from that on, I built a wall from everything. And from that on, I didn't forget, but I told my younger self that you stay there, you know, you stay there, and I move on. So the young in me, the younger self, stayed where it was and where it should be in my head. And the adult in me just thrive. You know, as a teenagers and just thrive. Until I got married and I moved here in the UK. But that being from a broken family, it never stopped all the issues and everything. It carry on. It carry on, you know, as a family. And in me, I was just so independent. And then I got married, you know, I'm settled here in the UK. I've been married for so long, you know. And then last year it hit me. It just hit me. And that's when I couldn't understand what was going on. And when the therapist explained it to me about my younger self, and that's when I started to understand. Because the adult in me just went off, just do her own thing, you know, was very independent, build a wall, I can do this, I can do that, you know, thrive. But the younger in me was still there. It didn't left. What I didn't realize was the younger in me needed me. The younger in me needed my help. The younger in me was suffering. It's like a wardrobe. When you keep buying clothes and you don't really wear them, you just put them away. Put them away in your wardrobe. And then your wardrobe then explode because it was too much in there. It was like that. It was like a Pandora box, literally. The younger in me needed me because I just left her. I just abandoned her, you know. But that was me. And having the therapy, it really did help me a lot, a lot, a lot. It made me understand things. It made me put the pictures together. It's like a puzzle that you were looking for that missing piece. And that missing piece was just there. You just did not realize that it was there. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still, I'm still not okay. I'm still going through anxiousness and panic attacks. But the therapy did help a lot. It helped me so much emotionally, mentally. I'm still working on the younger version of me. I'm still, I want her to be my best friend. I want to work with her. Sometimes we still don't understand each other. But I think it won't be fixed right away. It will be a baby step because I abandoned her for too long. And it has to be a baby step for me to understand what was going on. For me to help that younger of me. For me to help her. For me to understand that it's okay. I'll help you. But you have to help me too. Because I can't do it myself. The adult version of me can't do it itself without the younger version, because the adult version of me would not understand. I put you away. I told you to stay there, but why you came back? Why you're here? But she needed my help. She needed me. It sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy why there is a younger version, why there's an older version of me. But if you're going through the same thing as me, you will understand what I'm talking about. You will understand what I'm trying to say. You will understand the pain, the emotion that you invested so much. But if you've you never been through what I've been through, or if you never been through trauma and everything, struggle, you would not understand. But I hope that for whoever is watching this, if you are going through what I was going through and still going through, you can do this. You are stronger than this. There are days that you just want to stay in bed, just want to close the curtain. You don't want to know anyone. You don't want to talk to anyone. It's okay. It's okay. Because you're allowed to. Don't fight with it. Because it is okay not to be okay. I am a people's pleaser, you know. I always want to make people happy. I always want to make people proud of me. I always say sorry to people. I always apologize. I always make sure that I've done everything that I can to please people. But what I didn't realize was I was already suffering. If I don't text you, if I don't call you, that's not me. It's my anxiety, it's my panic attack that don't want to talk to people, that don't want to know anything else apart from I am struggling, leave me alone. It's not me. It's my anxiety, it's my panic attack, so please understand. If your friend, your family, whoever that is close to you, even not close to you, suffering, please understand. Don't get offended, because it's not them. It's what they are going through. And with your support for that human being, without my husband's support, without my family and friends support, I don't know if I can cope, you know. But you do not have to explain to people. You do not have to explain to people why you're not texting, why you're not messaging back, why you're not answering the calls. You don't have to. I've been there. And it comes to the point where I don't want to anymore. I don't want to explain to people because I'm tired of explaining to people. People would never understand. But for the people that support that human being, please do your bit. Just understand. Because it is very hard. It's too hard. I hope that you say to yourself that you are okay. Stay strong. You can fight this. You can do this. Just stay strong, because it will pass as long as you stay strong. Just stay strong.